you don't really feel the alcohol, which is higher than last year, because you have such a good acidity, which brings so much freshness. And for me, classic is a good word. It's a good description. It means terroir vintage. You know, it's a winemaker year. You know? So for blind tasting, you can see the parts, and you know. You recognize Latour straight away. I think in 09 it was harder. It wasn't so classic. It was. Because the fruits over the top, maybe. Yeah. For me, it's so typical Latour. You really have the signature of Latour in three of them, whatever the structure.
What other years would you compare it with?
61. It's difficult to compare, and most of the time now, for about now 9 years, we tend to compare one vintage to two different ones. Okay. But we certainly not compare it to 09.
I see.
For sure. It's totally different. You enjoyed it?
Oh, yes.
Which one is for you is one wine over the top, or it's difficult to compare them? Because for us it's one of the best for the Latour. The selection this year was so strict, we produced 10% less of Lefort. So the gap between Latour and Lefort is smaller.
Really felt it.
But that seems to be a trend in all the second wines I've tasted this year.
Yes, I didn't have a chance to try.
We went to L'Église Quinet, for example, and the Petite Église was very close.
Okay.
Yeah, and also Croix de Beaucreux yesterday, very close to the big wines.
Okay.
And you've got the same thing here. It's very interesting.
It's a good sign. The second wine doesn't mean anything anymore.
I know. It's the wrong word, but you know what I mean with that. Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yes. I think now the third générique is closer to a second wine. And the second one is like a classified graph. I'm sure on the blind tasting many people will describe it as a complex graph and would be surprised to see a second wine level.
It's known to be a second growth in its quality. Quite often Portland's all people think of the EMS. It's not the second label, it's the second wine of the
It's
tour.
a little brother.
It's the little brother of that caliber.
Some vines used for Lefort de Latour are too young, but it means that one day they will produce Latour.